You guys already know me. You already know how you can show support. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's jump straight into this video because I've been wanting to make videos like this. Educational videos for educational purposes, like the r/Apex University. Most definitely, there's always questions that these types of videos will answer. So let's get right into it. Some of these clips I won't necessarily even be able to tell you how to recreate what I did. Some of this stuff you can only do if you have played for a long time or have skill. But there's definitely some things that I can teach you. So for starters, the bow is the best gun in the game. But with the 3x, the bow is unstoppable. Now, in this match, it's top 3 squads, and look at where the final zone is. There was a team that was in bunker, and there's a team that came from containment. So that little choke point over there, that ring is closing. Now I'm just popping shots with the bow. We've been fighting for a long time. It's like been a deadlock of 3 squads. As you can see, I only have 4 kills for 2,000 damage. That's double the damage for kills. So basically, I was trying to get the Wraith to move because the Wraith was like in between the squads while they were fighting, and I wanted the squads to fight. Now, this is important. Hip firing is very reliable. As you can see, even with the bow, hip firing was very reliable. That was a sick ass shot. But overall, when you're close range, a lot of you ADS, and that actually slows you down, especially if you have a sight like a cruiser on. So a lot of the time, you need to know when to ADS and when to not. And we just won that one. Now, I missed a lot of shots right here. Iron sights, so that's to be expected. I'm not gonna tell you necessarily what type of guns to use, but honestly, my favorite guns to use are snipers, to be 100. You get heavy damage with them, and you can poke at range. I don't like to use them to poke at range, though. I actually enjoy just sniping up close, hitting trick shots and that type of nonsense. So before I threw an arc star on both sides, that's a move that you guys should do if you know that people are holding a choke. Because honestly, whenever that Wraith went back to heal after I had hit her, I realized, okay, she has to be peeking behind something, or she has to be healing behind something. And so I threw an arc star on both sides to force her to make a move. This clip is actually not necessarily anything. I'm pretty sure this is just a 360 no scope. Here's the real question: does this even count as a 360 no scope? I think not, because I touched the ground, so technically it's like a 180 no scope. But it's with the beak, so I had to put this one in, or I had to clip it. Now this next clip, it's just there's a Pathfinder, Bangalore, and a Lifeline, and basically we landed here, and we've been contesting them for like the longest time now. And basically, in this clip, I think it just showcases that one person isn't necessarily going to be weaker than 3 people, because here my Wraith is not with me at all. She ran away, and I've only had a Sentinel, and I've been capable of contesting them quite easily. So honestly, snipers are the way to go in my opinion, and I would highly recommend you guys get good with them in close range so that you can just start using them as a secondary. If you aren't good with the sniper as a secondary, then you're a lot of times you're going to be SOL whenever it comes time for you to put yourself in harm's way, because a lot of zones are too small for you to even snipe efficiently, and if you can't hip fire for 101 damage, then you might find yourself wishing you could. So in range, pick up snipers, pick up shotguns, pick up ARs and SMGs, and strafe back and forth in front of the dummy and just hip fire, try and hit headshots. You guys need to stop aiming down the sight. A lot of you literally think that it's all about aim or winning a gunfight, but a lot of Apex Legends is not even about aim. It's really about positioning and just being able to read the map, because you have to know where squads are. That's why I love Mirage. No one ever mentions that Mirage is a recon legend. As a matter of fact, most people would deny that he's even recon, but that's because most people don't understand his decoy. Whenever someone shoots it, there's a quick little ping, and it shows exactly where the person that shot it was. It doesn't matter where they were. It could have been from 300 meters away, and you still get that ping. So that lets you know, okay, the squad that I just left, they're still by my decoy. They fell for a decoy that I placed like literally 2 minutes ago. They're still over there. Or, okay, there's multiple squads here because 4 people just shot my decoy and there's only 3 people on the team. Honestly, his map awareness is an important factor. You need to be aware of the map if you're going to use Mirage, because his decoy doesn't give you a scan, but it does ping locations. So it's basically just like whenever you ping an enemy, the enemy's pinging themselves when they shoot the decoy. So just keep that in mind. Now, in this clip, I'm back with the Sentinel and the Wingman. Here's one thing that I taught Timmy. I'm just kidding, but people really in Apex, they catch on to things around the same time. So this middle part, there's like a bunch of shield swaps on the ground, and that's the reason why I didn't. This was pretty much a really dumb choice. I should have picked a squad to go contest, but instead I just stayed down here with all the shields. I just jumped on a grenade and did like a grenade jump. It's like Halo all over again. We're out here rocket jumping. So yeah, just staying with shields. If say you killed a squad, they all have purple shields and you're getting pushed, shield swap. Honestly, drop your shield, pick up a shield, drop a shield, pick up a shield, and just have a bunch of purple shields on the ground for yourself, especially when you're solo. Solo players need to start doing that type of stuff. But make sure that your enemies don't just come in and pick up the shield, because then you fucked yourself over. Now in this clip, I am contesting a squad solo. I push their height. The bow is a positive weapon. You see what I mean by hip firing? Sometimes you literally just need to hip fire. Look at that. He actually gets demolished, like obliterated. He gets hit for 160 in like 2 seconds, and that's the All-Star right there. It's so overpowered. Now, in this clip, I'm playing with my cousin using the bow. He's out here complaining, saying, help me, help me, help me, but the whole time I was fighting. And also, he told me, what are you doing? Why are you pushing them like that? I honestly, I like my cousin. He's a great person, but sometimes people like him are just the most annoying thing in the world. You're literally on the ground complaining about how we aren't helping you. But if we weren't helping you, you'd be fucking dead. Now, this is a clip that just goes to show how good the bow is. Honestly, Mandy changed season 10 for everyone. I honestly think that he's like the reason why people are using the bow now, just because he showcases how good it really is. And I started picking it up. I used to think the bow was complete dog shit. I literally had the logic of just, why would you bring a bow to a gunfight, you know? But now I understand why you would bring a bow to a gunfight. Now, if you didn't know, you don't have to pull the bow back for every shot. So when someone's really close to you, you can low-key shoot it like a automatic weapon. Honestly, my single fire is not the best. I mean, I can single fire better than most people, and I've had people sending me those messages of, oh, a nice strike pack, that type of shit, like on a P2020 or a Hemlock. But honestly, those are just salty people. My single fire is not that good because my trigger finger stalls out like halfway through and then I have to start back up. This clip is just a funny clip. I don't know how this one managed to sneak into the video. Look at him just climbing up. they're all revenant. So this is off rip. We just landed, and honestly, whenever you're in a third party, whenever you get third partied, or whenever you are third partying, you have to always be aware of what's going on around you still, because you can take advantage of the way that they're fighting. See, I was about to go through this door, right? The door on the right hand side, but I decided to go on to the left just because I realized that this was a better way to approach from. Now, these kids got just decimated. It was two of them. I don't know how I managed to win this. Honestly, I'm just goated, I guess. But see, I'm just gonna play again. I don't go through the right door because that's the side that they're fighting on, and I would instantly be exposed to 4 people fighting. Sometimes in Apex, you'll probably find yourself asking, why does it feel like these squads are not fighting and they're all just fighting me? Well, that's because you're putting yourself in a situation where you're just the easier target. And also in Apex Legends, a lot of people are, they like to ego. And ego pushing is basically just like, they think that they're just going to be able to get rid of you so quickly. Now, that bamboozle on the door with that octane really confused him. As you can see, I sent the decoy, right? And then I walked through the other door, so the octane basically thought, oh, this mirage is trying to lock me out, and he decides to throw an arc star to blow up the door, but immediately I just lasered him for like 150 damage with the flatline. Anyway, guys, please let me know in the comments, do you want more videos like this? I actually enjoy making them, and I want to have better production quality, as in like just a better play-by-play or breakdown. So let me know, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. r/Cliffy is the Reddit is r/Cliffy. I repeat, r/Cliffy. Please come get involved. Join the community. Yeah. Peace out, guys. I like teaching Apex, so leave a comment. Let me know. Do you want to learn more?